Hi everyone, Auxbeam has sponsored this video and sent us some LED light bulbs to try. Here we can see the before on the left and the after on the right. They've gone and sent us these LEDs for the reverse lights and also the indicators. Check this out, on the left was the before and on the right is the after. So much brighter and so much more light output. Just check it out, it's unbelievable the amount of light that these light bulbs put out. For anyone interested, Auxbeam have given us a discount code. We'll put it in the video description. We even managed to put some of those LEDs into this other old Mercedes that we've got. So more on both of these vehicles in this video. We'll be showing a bit of a step-by-step of how we did this. But for now, we just want to thank Auxbeam for sending us these products. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. So we have here, for the reverse lights, some Canbus error-free LEDs. They're white in color. The locating pins at the base are 180 degrees apart, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And next up, we have this Canbus error-free indicator LEDs. So here, we'll be able to see that there's LEDs everywhere. They're all around the side barrel. They're also down at the top with this little projector at the top. And unbelievably bright. The pins here, you'll be able to see they're the offset version. So rather than being 12 o'clock, you've got about that 10 o'clock and 6 o'clock here. So with these bulbs in place, the goal that we had for both of the vehicles that we've got access to was increasing the amount of light that we see on the road around us. So to do that, we've got to remove the tail lights on this vehicle to get access to the light bulb holders. So unclipping the wiring harness, we're able to then get access to the tail light off of the car and remove the bulb holder housing here, held on by 2 screws. And once those screws are removed, we're able to go through, take off this bulb holder, which will give us access to the light bulbs that we need to access. In the description below, guys, we'll put the code FMG15 and you get 15% off of site-wide on the Auxbeam website. Okay, now guys, you don't want to get your fingers onto any of the halogen bulbs, otherwise the greasy oiliness from our skin on our fingers will make these light bulbs blow. So use a glove, use a tissue, but before you go buying any bulbs, make sure you get the right bulbs for your car, because the bulbs can vary between makes and models and the year of your car. With the indicator LED bulb installed, we can now turn to the reverse light bulb. So taking out the halogen one, and comparing it to the LED counterpart. So we have an exact match, the pins line up perfectly, and we can go ahead and install the LED counterpart into the bulb holder housing. Now, if you're a bit unsure with this, you might find the bulbs are a little loose. You can give them an upward pull to check, see if they're located properly, but there are some little locating pins on these bulbs that go into locating slots inside the housing. So make sure that you line those up. And once they're in place, you're able to reinstall the bulb housing or the tail light back into the car and give all of these new light bulbs a test. With that done on this van, let's go ahead and start the testing process. Before the testing process though, who's your daddy? Volkswagen Daddy. Very nice. Okay, kicking off this review video with a split view of the before and the after of the LED in the reverse light. So on the right, we can see the white LED, and on the left, the original halogen bulb. And what a difference. Here, just to show you guys in full view, the original reverse light bulbs in this Volkswagen Caddy. So we can see there's, a decent amount of light, nothing special, a bit yellowy, a bit halogen, that's the original bulb color. And at a distance, you can just see that massive comparison to the white LEDs that have been installed. A lot fresher, a lot brighter, and soon we'll show you guys even on the reverse camera view, you can just see so much more. So an amazing output of light. The video and my phone here just does not do justice to the amount of light that comes out, but you'll be able to see that it is a very nice white fresh. There's no bluey tinge, there's no coldness, just a pure white. I'm so happy with this product. Putting the van into reverse, we can see the video screen pops up and shows us the difference between the original halogen bulb on the left and the upgraded LED light on the right. Just a massive difference. Nice fresh whiteness and being able to see much, much more. Jumping now into our 1994 Mercedes-Benz, anytime we put the car into reverse, we just want to show you guys how abysmal the original reverse light output was. You can barely see anything, very dangerous, comparing to the white LED upgrade. So much better, a massive, massive difference to being able to actually see in that reverse view. Showing you guys the original reverse bulb light output here. This is both the original light bulbs in the left and the right. And for the age of the vehicle, it's very understandable. You know, the actual light bulbs are very small themselves. The housings are very small. And there really just isn't a lot of light that is sent out onto the road behind. And the issue we had here was anytime we were in reverse and trying to see out the side mirrors or out the rear view mirror, we could barely see anything at all. But check out the difference here. Compared to the white LED bulbs that are installed, there is so much more light that is put out on the road. It is just looking so much fresher. I mean, albeit not period correct, but finding that it is doing the function that we need, putting out so much more light on the road, being able to more confidently and comfortably reverse. So nice fresh whiteness, as we can see, that really translates down onto the road and onto the pavement behind the car. Just an amazing output of light. Again, the phone camera can't really do it justice, but here we've got a split with the original light bulb on the left and the brighter LED on the right. We can see that it's a massive, massive difference. The bulb on the right really overpowering the bulb on the left. Jumping back to the van. So here we've captured the original indicator globes for the left and the right. Just demonstrating how much light output there is. You know, not too bad. You know, certainly is lighting up on average, you know, doing the job, alerting people around that, you know, we are indicating left or right. And in comparison, this is the LEDs for both the left and the right. So much brighter. You can really measure the difference on the shrubs and the trees on the left there. They're lit up so much further up. And flipping the camera around, we can see just how much the fence, that back wall, how much everything is lit up. It is just crazy how bright these LEDs are. They're definitely doing the job at putting out more light output. And for anyone that is interested, perhaps this video can show you what these light bulbs do in action. Just to quickly demonstrate the difference between the before, which is the left, and the after, which is on the right. We can see the one on the left, the halogen, it dims on and off compared to the LED. But as we know, the LED is much, much brighter. So swapping back to the Mercedes-Benz, this is both the indicators. The original light bulbs are in there. And in comparison, this is both of them converted to the LED. Much, much brighter, certainly going to catch more attention for the safety aspect. Perhaps, guys, always we would advise to be on the safe side. These LEDs may not be road legal, so you have to check the regulations in your country and in your state, in your town. But for these demonstration purposes, you can see that these light bulbs are just absolutely bright and just really putting out so much light back on the road behind. And certainly in this case, doing the job at being more safe in terms of being more visible. You know, the original bulbs certainly were not as bright as these, so these ones do catch much more attention. We can see here the light bulb on the left, the original, compared to the light bulb on the right, which is the LED. Many modern day cars, such as European cars, they run a Canbus system. So what that means is if you go and change your indicators and just put in very basic LED indicators into your car, generally they will flash very quickly, and you might even get error messages on the dash telling you that the light bulb is not working. So these light bulbs, these LEDs from Auxbeam, they actually are a Canbus error-free versions of these LEDs. So We're really happy to report that both on the Volkswagen Caddy and on the Mercedes-Benz, we didn't get any error messages and no hyper flashing, so that's perfect. Really glad to report that for both these cars, and hopefully that helps you for your model. If you've purchased some of these Canbus error-free bulbs from Auxbeam, installed them in your car and you didn't get any error messages, please comment that below. Let people know your model and the year of your car, and perhaps that will help others in the future with being able to decide if these light bulbs will work in their car or not. So in summary, guys, wanting to show you guys some of these before and after montages and showing these LEDs in action. Of course, this video is sponsored by Auxbeam, and these light bulbs were provided to us for testing and review, but I'm actually really happy with the performance of these bulbs. They look great, they function great, absolutely happy with them. You know, they're still sitting in the work van as we speak. We're really glad and really looking forward to actually getting another set of these bulbs for the Mercedes that we have there. So, because it was just such a game changer, so much light output, being able to really show in reverse gear at night what's happening behind so much more comfortably and easily. For anyone that's still watching this video, thank you so much. Thanks for all the support, guys. If you'd like to thank us, please give my mobile business, it's called Handy Auto Care. Give my mobile business a follow on Instagram and a like on Facebook. We even have the Ford Merc Guy Instagram page. Give us a follow on that as well. Please give us any comments in this video below about anything you want to see in future videos, any comments, any feedback. Let's grow together. Let's learn together. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and we're looking forward to the next video. And for now, guys, take care, drive safe, and catch you guys at the next video. Okay, guys, if you've made it this far, go comment below LEDs nuts, and that way I know that you've watched this video all the way through.